That was a fun series. We've got Bis. Our region is Seattle?
What's it making?
Wait, why does it say Seattle? It's in all lowercase. That's not an option that you can pick normally. Why does it say our call region is Seattle?
That's weird.
How did that... What? Excuse me?
Yeah, a lot of weird servers keep coming up nowadays. Like a lot of random-ass American cities. I guess they've increased increased their infrastructure.
Oh my god, somebody replied to the post with the horrible green lion thing and said, I want this on a t-shirt. And then the bot goes, check out this awesome lazy lion design on TeePublic.
Oh, this is great. I fucking love this.
Arrow said this is a good way to pit two evils against each other.
I love how, okay, I'm gonna be honest, right, okay?
Mm-hmm.
This superficially has the energy of furry kink art, but with none of the style. It's amazing how this person has managed to buy a here you go Vormouth scaly lion football fan, and yet they've managed to find a version of that which feels so sterile and unsexual.
These lazy lion dumbasses are referring to themselves as quote unquote the Pride.
Oh,
I can't believe these people and this stuff exists. This is it's beyond parody. I can't process it in my mind. At least buy something good. Why does it all have to look like garbage? What is wrong with people? It still wouldn't be good if the art was good because of the other nonsense. But why does it all have to look like trash? Why? It's worse than nothing because the things when you buy those things, you're buying nothing essentially.
This is just
but now you're buying nothing that has trash attached. You're buying you've bought a bag of garbage, and also you get nothing. What?
When you really get down to it, this is just a really bad pit crew. Except
I saw somebody saying it's they're glorified pit crews.
Except only one person can ever own one combination of things, and it costs $8,000.
I don't understand. This is beyond me. This is hell world.
Elena, for the people who only watch your YouTube channel, can you put the Elena branded NFTs on the stream?
No. I don't want to look at them anymore, and I don't want more people to look at them either. Anyway, I'm going to announce our Rayman 3 stream.
Oh, I work real hard on them.
No.
Elena, we're missing out.
Work hard on something else.
Elena, there's 32 grand on the table. We just need to market these.
No! It's not worth it.
Okay. Okay.
This will just get more people to come to the Discord server. Hey, come join the Discord server if you want to see extremely cursed NFT versions of us and the Beanbug.
Come to the Discord server and then go to the general channel and it'll be pinned. So that's how you
Odd. Anyway, here's the stream announcement. God damn it, Bis.
Oh, okay. What if I make a Rayman NFT? Can that be the stream thumbnail?
God damn it.
Sasha says, I spent 94832784973487384 monies on the greatest NFTs by Bis. Thank Bis I was gonna buy food this week, but I bought NFT because it was a much better deal.
It's just like, okay, it's one thing that you're like buying these just purely for investment or whatever, and you don't care what they look like. But they can't be it, because these people proudly post what it looks like. Like, this is the NFT that I bought. Look at this green scaly lion with a wet tongue.
I hate
that
to
looks
say
like
this,
trash.
I hate to say this, but I think this is kind of just like NFTs brought it more to light, but this is just the art market. Is there's people who don't like art and don't know anything about it, like basically just being fed whatever.
Like, it feels like I've said, like it feels like a prank. Like, I feel like they're pranking people. They're just like tricking them into thinking that this is the I can't. I can't. I can't. Yeah, the audio is messed up every time.
Globox, stop eating your boogers. I feel like I'm
Oh
sitting
my
in a
god!
teach
Oh,
Lorraine.
follow up to Selena.
What?
This person is like this person is replying to their own tweets positively to try and make their investment in the lion shit look better. But they
Oh.
forgot to switch accounts.
Oh. So it's just a thread?
Hi, Rayman. What's up down there? Can't you fly?
It's just a
Like
thread.
everyone else?
Yeah. Well, if they're replying to themselves, then it's just a thread now.
Yeah.
They're probably using TweetDeck and they forgot to click on the right account when they did that.
Well, I think we found our answer at this point. One of every Pokemon definitely would win.
Against the lions.
Yeah.
How do I dive?
Oh shit, a water level.
How do I
I didn't
dive?
know there was one of those in Rayman 3.
How do I dive? Rayman needs to dive. Oh, he just does it on his own when you're in a dive location, I guess. That's kind of weird, but okay.
Well, that's really shit, actually. I hate that.
Oh. If you press the attack button, if you press attack or jump, he does a loop-de-loop. Okay. Or you're like on rails here.
Still went with his. Oh no! Please tell me he's not on rails. Oh
Or
no!
are you? Like, you don't get to choose your depth. You kind of just... This is really weird and confusing.
God, this is. You know what? I changed my mind. Rayman 3. Shit. Fuck this.
Okay, Biz.
What a fucking heap of trash. I hope they turn this into just a platformer instead.
They made 5 separate posts about how they bought this specific NFT. Imagine being proud of wasting your money.
That's like the thing. I think that's the part of the thing that makes NFT stuff so insufferable. Is like they need the shit to accrue value, so they need to market the shit they own.
Yeah, but it looks like trash. You've been
It does look
duped.
like trash.
You've been duped, my friend. You bought trash. How do I fight this boss?
I really appreciate the replies that are just like, thanks, it's mine now.
Somebody was like, I've been saving too many NFTs despite people. It's using up too much space on my hard drive now. How do I fight this?
Wow, Moki, is that an Among Us reference?
How do you
fuck?
fight this boss?
Also, hello.
Anybody got any ideas? Am I supposed to try and get these missiles to hit it? I can't attack underwater. I can only... I can only do a loop-de-loop.
That would be video gaming 101 if you make the boss's missiles hit itself.
I guess, well, I did something. Look, it took damage.
I'm watching.
When and how, though?
Oh yeah, it does look like you gotta do the thing you said. The thing you said is the thing you gotta do. God, this is like not. I'm not super impressed by this boss, I'm gonna be honest. Which is a shame because it looks cool.
I think you have to do the loop-de-loop when it's about to hit, so that it doesn't hit you and hits the boss.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what one would assume.
Yep. Well, that's kind of not the greatest. It's kind of eh.
Looks like there's some looks like the depth perception on here as well. Kind of Major League sucks ass.
It's interesting how people have gone to just sort of being vaguely against NFTs and to now just like everybody hates them and anybody who does stuff with them and makes fun of them incessantly.
Except for people in money. People
Well, yeah, I mean,
money,
well,
they all
you know,
talk to
those
each
people
other,
don't count.
you know.
I just mean
yeah,
the
it's
general public is just, they're all over it.
Yeah.
Now, everyone's over them. And they're just bullying everybody who is into them, rightfully so. It's not even, it's not, I feel like it's not bullying if you're punching up. You know? Like,
God, I wish.
because it's like the
bullying,
only way that they would, like, because they wouldn't get this if they just wouldn't do this nonsense, you know? Like, it's their fault.
though. Yeah. This boss
And
may
yeah,
not be
and
that
me,
amazing, but,
as for
like,
me, it is because I am getting increasingly just. Because like because at first they were like, no, it's just all our artists can make these things, right? And they get and you make the money on your art this way. But now it's like, well, the NFTs that people are buying are not even by people who are artists or care about art. It's just this nonsense that we were talking about, and it's like the veneer is gone of what they said it was, you know. Like, people were like, oh, you can make NFTs out of already existing things and get more value out of them or whatever, and like clearly that was a lie. Yeah, it's like you wouldn't be, right, Chrome? It's like you wouldn't be othered if you just weren't a butt. Right? Like, if you are being rightfully, like, ousted from a community because you're being an ass, that's like, it's like different than like, you know, like, I think they were trying to say it was, yeah, I think they were trying to make out like, well, you wouldn't get rid of, like, insert marginalized type of person, and it's like, well, that's not equivalent, okay? You don't, there's not some fundamental part of your person that is like, that makes you be into NFTs. You don't have to. You don't gotta. This isn't some like fundamental personality trait you can't get rid of. I'm sorry, our Rayman stream has just been me ranting about unrelated things.
It's alright, Rayman hates NFTs.
Oh, okay.
I think that's like the real arcing plotline of the Rayman franchise, is that Rayman fucking hates NFTs.
I watched, I sent this to Sasha last night too. I watched a video about a guy who was into the cryptocurrency stuff, but also was trying to get into the Pokemon card market. Like, all of this stuff is related, right? They do all of these things. And there was this, so it was talking about how Logan Paul had gotten into Pokemon card stuff, and brought on this guy who was a supposed expert on them, who got him a box of original series Pokemon cards for like $250,000 or something like that, or like $200,000, and was just talking about how sketchy he is and how he's also into cryptocurrency stuff. Like, apparently there was some card that he was like claiming was like that he kept asking him how much it was worth, and he kept answering like $30,000 or $40,000, and then he was like, the last one sold were $2,000 to $3,000. It was like, well, wouldn't that mean that its value is like $2,000 to $3,000? What do you mean it's like up to like 30,000? And like they kept asking him, and he kept answering the same thing. And so then there was like this other thing. There's this other channel that's, they said it was called Dumb Money, and they do investment things, I guess, is what their channel is about, which riveting content, I imagine. But they just wanted to one up the Logan Paul thing, and they were buying a pack of Pokemon cards for $400,000. Was like, we're making history. This is the most expensive Pokemon card box ever sold. And they admitted that they like know nothing about Pokemon though, and they were like in it just for the money. But they did bring on somebody who knew about Pokemon. And the same guy, this investment guru guy, was there and brought the box that was supposedly worth $400,000. And then they're like, all right, we're ready to open it. And he's like, oh, I didn't know if you were going to open it today or not. And then he starts going into this story about where he got the box from and how he thinks that, and he's like, well, it might be fake. Like, they might have resealed this. Like nobody asked him, right? And he only started doing it after he knew that they were going to open it. As if he's just like, he didn't want to look, he didn't want to make it, he's like, I think the person who sold it to me may have resealed it. But, and he was like, if it was resealed, it would have been like 20 years ago. It was like, who would be doing that 20 years ago? Like, who would have done that? And he also, at the same time, also claimed that it had been in a safe for all that time. And then all of this is also like, how would he know that? He just bought it from some person. Like, did they give this whole backstory to you? Like, what do you mean?
I have this mental image of like this person just going to somebody's house, right? Okay. And they're like, so do you have the box of the Pokemon cards? And like it starts like, do you remember the opening cutscene of Undertale where it has like the images of the slideshow and the music about like the lore?
Also, he said that he also said that this kid got 3 boxes of these for his birthday, and then they all got put in a gun safe for 20 years. And it was like, everybody was like, what in the world kind of situation would that occur in? Like, how would that ever happen?
The child received the 3 Pokemon card boxes and sealed them away.
Apparently there was several people in the Pokemon community that were in the chat for this live stream, and they were all immediately saying that this guy was a scammer, and they were like, arrest this scammer, and like just like all sorts of jokes about how they thought that the cards were going to be fake. So also the live stream itself was kind of funny because they were all sitting like really far away from the camera for some reason. And like you can't even really see the cards that they're showing, which is like the thing that anybody would want to see if they're coming to a Pokemon card unboxing thing, right?
Oh shit, there's a witch doctor.
Yeah. They're in the Matrix again.
Where all the good surgery takes place.
I can't hear what they're saying at all. Why is it like... What's with the cuts? Why is it like looping? What was that editing? What is this editing? Bis, what is happening?
Has like totally lodged himself in your brain, see? And the problem is, I
Only had enough space for so many animations on the disc.
He's like a specialist in like hollow cavities, and he lives in the desert of the Canaran. Well,
That's the thing. That wouldn't.
to go water my plant.
It's all just the same. It's all a. all the video file. It's not like they're repeating. Anyway. So they start opening this box of original series Pokemon cards, right? And so
Hey, Rayman, it's me!
he went on a big song and dance to just sort of like make it so that if it's fake, it's not his fault, right? He like starts like sowing doubt that it's gonna be real. He's like pointing at these little things. He's like, I don't know, maybe it was resealed. As if he doesn't know.
Oh.
Which, I mean, maybe he didn't, but it didn't seem like he didn't know. But anyway, the first cards on top were the original ones, and he's like, "Oh, hey, look, those are the first series, original series Pokemon card packs. Keep going." And then they keep going deeper into it, and then it's not original series card packs at all anymore. Like they didn't even reseal the real ones. It's just cards from 2020 are in there. So what do you mean if it was resealed? It was resealed 20 years ago. And then it just sort of devolves into chaos. It was just so awkward. He's like, oh, yep, that's a problem. But he was like really casual about it too. He was like, oh, well, guess it's fake. Even though this was supposed to be like $400,000. It wasn't even like, they didn't even, like it wasn't, it was fake in like the most obvious way possible. Like it was cards from 2020. Hi Sasha, I've been talking about that video I showed you last night. With the Pokemon card guy.
Like, okay, so a weird question. What was the box like? Like, why did they have to pad it out with cards from 2020?
Because it was, you know, like one of the display boxes that would have a bunch of card packs in it.
I wonder what album this is.
The top ones were real, so like they did have some real ones in there, but I guess did they not expect them to like keep looking through the rest of the box? They just like, they thought, oh, we'll fool them with the ones on top.
Oh my god, this fucking Funky Board section looks so good. Like, isn't this pretty?
It is interesting.
Gotcha!
I am distinctly more positive about funky boarding than Elena is. You don't understand.
It's not very fun to play.
It was the shit when I was a kid, Elena.
Now it's just... You get rid of the
It's good. It's good. Fuck you. It's funky boarding.
I'm being hyperbolic. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm exaggerating my displeasure.
You did it. You did it. You said it the way I like to say it.
What?
Hyperbolic.
Well, yeah, that's how you pronounce that word.
No, you pronounce it hyperbolic.
No, if it's hyperbolic, then you say hyperbolic. But if it's just hyperbole, you say hyperbole.
No, because hyperbolic.
And you say, and if it's a hyperbola, you say hyperbola.
That's not. They're the same word. They're the same fucking word.
Yeah, but you wouldn't say hyperbolic. It's hyperbolic.
Say yeah, but it's also hyperbole.
No. Nobody says it like that.
It's either it's hyperbolic or it's hyperbole.
It's
you can't
like
have it both ways.
Oh, there's another word that's like weird like this. It's demonstrably. I always thought it was demonstratably.
It should be demonstratively. That's what it's gonna be.
Demonstrably.
Now. Demonstratively.
Demonstrate and demonstrably. Or demonstrable.
It's demonstrable.
There's some other ones too like that. I forget what they are.
Quick, get in the
I don't think that's the one I was thinking of, but
You know what I was thinking about recently?
what?
So I'm not going to get into the context because it might be spoilers for a game, right? But there's a word that gets right? Okay, that's misspelled in some game on purpose, right?
Mhm.
And it's the word special misspelled as SPECIL, right?
Mhm.
Which I find interesting, right? Because really, right? Okay, the way that you should pronounce that is special, like that, right? But that sounds absolutely indistinguishable from how people say special normal. Because even though it's spelled special, it's just slurred into special. Right? When people read out that typo, what they do is they instead go, okay, at the end there is now CIE.
Hey, Glowbox,
That'll make it
will you grant me
specil,
one
like
final
pencil.
request?
Mhm.
Find me some plum juice.
Like, it's just interesting to me that it's like, number one, like, it's weird to me that, like, in order for this typo to read verbally, they have to, like, change the way the C is pronounced. Otherwise, the typo just sounds the same as the actual word. Because the typo is probably a better spelling of the actual word anyway.
I had one more thing to say about this Pokemon thing.
Yeah?
Was that once it was fake, the guy was apparently immediately on the phone with the seller.
Yeah?
Was like somehow like immediately got a hold of him. And you can just see him in the background on the phone.
Oh.
Yeah. He apparently did later fix it and get them a real box, but the fact that he started acting so suspicious is interesting.
Yeah. I think I defaulted to pronouncing it Spesil as well. Which is interesting, because it's like...
Where am I going from here? Okay, up there.
It's interesting how, like, pencil... I think, like, the only reason you pronounce it that way, like, instinctually, like I did, is just because of the relationship to pencil. And I find that interesting. Because it makes... Are there any other words that end in CIL and are, like, sil?
I think that's just the sound CIL makes. Like Ciliate starts with CIL and it's Sil.
That's a fair point.
Oh, I'm probably supposed to go up to that bridge.
God, fucking hell. I kind of, like, I have a weird love-hate relationship with the English language, right? Where, like... I like some of the quirks, and other ones make me actively fucking angry. But I don't know.
There's a laxative commercial happening on the TV behind me.
A commercial for laxatives?
Yeah. It's for Dulcolax soft chewables.
I assumed that soft was referring to, like, what the end product would be, and then you said chewable, and I was like,
no.
I hate the term soft chewables, because, like, it's like they're not, it's like the word laxative is not in there, you know? They're like, oh, we have new soft chewables. It's like, yeah, but what are they soft chewables? Like, they put, like, I mean, it feels weird. It feels like they're dodging around saying laxative, and instead they're focusing on the form factor. Like, is a wine gum a soft chewable?
See you later, Ruby Hexagon.
See you around. Have a nice night.
It's probably going to be a fairly short Rayman stream because I spent so much time on Pokemon.
Well,
It took me like 3
probably,
hours.
You betrayed me and I destroy you.
I'm sorry.
I'm joking, it's fine.
The Pokemon stream was important, I'm sorry.
I'm very proud of you for beating Wallace.
I actually started early for once, but you still wanted to stream at the same time as usual, so it's just kind of how it worked out. I've been streaming for a long time now.
Oh, you know what's amazing?
Mm-hmm.
I knew a kid growing up, right? There's this James Bond movie called James Bond: Quantum of Solace, right?
Yeah, I know that title. I don't think I've seen that one though.
I knew a kid who swore up and down that it was pronounced Solace.
Oh, okay.
And I don't know where that idea came from. This was the same kid who said that they're going to put DS games on the PSP.
Why would... But why would that happen?
This was the same kid who said that Bart Simpson was probably faster than the speed of sound on his skateboard.
What was... Who is this kid? I don't... Where do they get their information?
This is the same kid who, like... I think at one point, just to piss me off, said that Barney Gumble could take Sonic in a fight.
This reminds me of that Vinesauce story that he always tells about the kid who was convinced that Super Mario 65 was coming out. And he's like, that kid also ate glue.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey, Big Nose! If you want to cross the desert,
You're
need
calling
to use the
Rayman Big
tunnels.
Nose?
But it won't be easy. The tunnels are swarming with Canarin, and those beasts are invincible.
Yeah, well, you got a better idea?
You bet your bet
What did he
I
just
do.
go?
Okay, listen closely.
What? How did that?
Do not let the Canarin get near you. You
That's
understand?
not their nose. No.
Their claws on you. You're dead. Well, it was
Oh
a nice
my god!
knowing ya.
That's just their face stick. Oh wait, that's just their face. I was assuming where Chrome was gonna go, but Chrome just went innocent, I guess. This has reminded me of how Squidward canonically has a face boob.
Thanks.
That's definitely canon. And a spiral, like, peelable bra. I'm sorry, Chroma. I'm sorry, I just trained to anticipate it. You know how this chat is.
You know, yeah, you know how it is when we're playing Rayman. What is Globox doing?
What the fuck is Globox doing? Oh yeah, he's plumbed up.
I just noticed Bis is a little bit quiet, so I'm gonna turn you up slightly. Okay, let's continue.
We only talk about Rayman's penis in chat. Oh.
And the fact that it's his entire body.
Let me go.
Poke him in the eyes? Oh, I just have to run away from this guy, I guess.
Skin him.
Skin him? What would happen if you skinned Rayman?
Get him.
You skin Rayman's body, and then he becomes circumcised.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say, and then he becomes sus.
He becomes sus! Oh my god! You remove the skin from Rayman's torso, and underneath is just the imposter. Do.
What if he has flesh, but it's like the flesh of a fruit rather than like of an animal?
Oh, Chroma says sussification.
There's seeds in there.
Chroma says sussification brackets flaying. Oh.
Spit in his eye.
Spit in his eye.
I feel like sussification brackets slaying has to be an entry on the Elena wiki.
Skin him.
The FlutterBug wiki.
Yeah, same thing.
Bis wants to continue working on the FlutterBug wiki.
Yeah, but I need
We were talking about that
somebody
the other day.
I need somebody to make templates for things. Because I want everything standardized. So we can take this shit seriously. But, like, I don't know how to make the things where it's the standard. I don't know how to do it. I'm stupid.
Fresh brain? Does he have one?
I feel like Rayman probably canonically does. I wouldn't be surprised if, like, at least
If he's no thoughts head empty.
Yeah, like post reboot, I think he canonically probably doesn't have a brain.
Get him.
I have a small idea. The water's going hog wild.
Small idea. It's the size of this thought, except way smaller.
Oh, that didn't do anything.
Brain. Fresh brain.
I find it interesting.
I know how to do
Rayman-
it, but I have no energy or interest in doing that.
Under his nails.
I find it
at the
interesting
moment.
that Rayman Hoodlum Havoc is ostensibly a game about the havoc of the hoodlums. But, like,
Little
you just come here and there's just these weird, creepy, subterranean fuckers.
Get him.
It's what?
I was saying, it's weird that, like, this is Rayman, Hoodlum Havoc, right?
His bones.
You know, the hoodlums are the main villain, but then you just come here and there's these weird cave people.
Fresh brain.
You know, isn't that weird?
Oh, I thought they were the same stuff. Also, I couldn't hear you earlier because the character was talking over you.
I mean, like, they look... I guess it's dark, but they're distinctly different. Like, the hoodlums are just... They're just made of sacks, you know? They don't have any actual body, they're just sacks. But these things are, like, actual creatures.
Tear off his
You
flesh.
know?
Well, I mean, and they hate Rayman, so I thought they were, on the same team.
Let him.
Well, like, are you implying it's that rare to hate
better
Rayman?
with salt.
Yeah,
Are you implying...
I thought everybody who hates Rayman works together.
Poke him in the eyes.
Sometimes they say poke him in the eyes, and sometimes they say spit in his eye.
The hoodlums have simply forced Rayman to encroach on weird, undying Muppets. Chromator says, "Are you calling me a hoodlum? That's not very nice." Elena, what have
You
done?
hate Rayman? Why are you here? If you hate Rayman, you have to leave the stream now.
That's a bit mean, isn't it? Come on.
I mean, why are you...
I
No
mean,
Rayman haters allowed.
They were continually slandering Rayman during Rayman 2 and calling him American. So, like, we should have seen this coming.
They said something about pulling off his nails? Does Rayman have nails?
Better with salt.
Meat better with salt?
Tear off his flesh.
Tear off his flesh. These are all... Make him write bad checks? He said, make him write bad checks. He said it again.
Oh, God. It's comedy time.
Stick bamboo under his nails.
Oh, they're saying stick bamboo under his nails. Does Rayman have nails?
Probably.
Gosh, dang it.
Somewhere.
Meat better with salt.
Imagine if Rayman had one big nail under the hoodie. Under, like, the hood of the hoodie. It's like...
You think the series was better post-Rabbids? Rayman ruined the series?
I mean, that's a very bad take, Chroma, but you know what? I'll forgive it. I'll forgive it. God, this section really is just set up in a way where you can end up doing the same thing on loop for 5 hours.
I'm good.
Did you do it?
Yep, and I'm Rayman Crab.
Ha, 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 Rayman Crab.
Now Rayman is slapping a rock. Oh, hey, it's the ghost thingies from Rayman 2. The bone guys.
The the zombie chicken things.
Yeah.
Oh, cool! It's a nice callback. That's a nice reference. Well, that's cool. I like that. 1 second, BRB.
Chroma says if you can have all your awful animal takes, they can have their rabbit's take.
But rabbits are animals.
All right, now that's a hill you can die on, I suppose.
I love that one quote that's like, "Wow, that's a strange hill to die on, but at least you're
Hey,
dead."
why did you throw it? Rayman, I didn't want you to throw the rock. I wanted you to set it down nicely.
Is that a rock or is it like corn?
Both.
I don't know if I want that to be true, says Chrome.
Like how it doesn't have a shadow.
Corn doesn't have a shadow, Elena.
What?
Everybody knows this.
What?
Yeah. That's the reason why corn's so popular in America.
Bis, don't
not
you
more-
Bis?
Is that it's
You
in
already ruined
Mormonism-
Rayman 2 streams with this.
In
you
Mormonism,
don't need
it's
to
unholy to
Bis.
eat anything that casts a shadow.
His bones.
So corn is pretty much all they can eat.
Bis,
Yes.
you have to stop.
Crush.
You have to stop what? Exactly.
You
What
know.
specifically?
You know.
I
You know.
don't know.
You
I don't know.
no more ceramics.
I didn't even mention ceramics. I'm just bringing up corn lore.
Core.
It is worth noting that sweet corn actually does cast a shadow. But sweet corn isn't actually corn.
Just
Like,
like you're
not-
not actually corn.
Like it's a different type of grass. It's like a convergent evolution thing. So they never lost their
I'm-
shadow. Yes. Okay.
I'm going to pee and poop and fart. Oh yeah, Bis, did you see we got a comment from one of the developers on one of our Sage streams?
Oh yeah.
It was the Fetch the Ferret developer who said they really enjoyed us discussing how Fetch is supposed to be pronounced. Because I said maybe it's Feck.
I feel really bad because I think didn't I say that one didn't seem that great?
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
I
were
feel
very
bad
against
now.
it.
Oh.
Why?
We should just.
Why do you feel bad?
Come and get me!
I don't know. It's like
Ow, ow, ow.
I don't want to be mean to somebody over their work. They offered a piece of their soul to us, and I was like, "It's fucking. You don't like it."
Huh? Oh no, I thought you were talking about the pronunciation.
Oh no! I'm talking about
Thing.
the fact that I didn't
Mhm.
like Fetch.
No, I don't think you gave any opinions on it. You just said that Arrow didn't like it. I rewatched the section. You didn't say any of your feelings about it at all.
Was I really neutral on Fetch the Ferret? I thought I was negative.
You had nothing to say. No, the negative. You were just saying that Arrow didn't like it.
I think I was just a little bit on it. Like
You
it's
said
not
you were
anything
surprised that I liked it because Arrow didn't.
Well, that was kind of negative.
You
I don't know,
you didn't give any of your own opinions.
Maybe I inflated the extent to which I was negative in that video. Then never mind.
Yeah, I just rewatched it last night because I was
Oh
curious.
my god! Look at that mural.
We've gotten a fairly good amount of views on our stage streams. It's pretty good. Pretty
Did you see
neat.
that mural, which is like, fuck, did you know that the underground people terrorize the teensies? That's lore, Elena.
See, they
put
are
lore.
see they are aligned with the whatchamacallums.
Right.
No, that doesn't mean, that's not the same thing. That's not how that works.
Spit in his eye.
They are aligned with the hoodlums.
That's not how that works.
The enemy of the The enemy of my enemy is my friend, right?
So in your mind, there's only two sides in all of existence.
In Rayman. I haven't seen the hoodlums fight with these guys.
Yeah, but you've never seen them in the same room, so...
I'm really confused by this room. What am I doing?
Crobator says, they just hunt teensies for food. Completely different from the hoodlums, who are just kind of dickheads.
Oh. What am I doing in here? So these guys are completely incompetent. I'm just right here out in the open.
Intimidating, couldn't they?
I'm right here, you guys. They keep saying things they want to do to him, but it's like, come over and do it then.
Oh
Forehead.
shit! Shan says, hello Laney and Laney Fairy partner.
Hello.
I'm a tiny little... I'm imagining myself in a tiny little cowboy outfit now because of the word partner.
No.
If I say... It's this awkward situation where it's like, you can't make cowboy gender neutral.
Cowpoke.
I guess... Would that work? I don't know. Cause
How do I get up there? I don't understand. What am I missing?
Either you say like I don't know. It's even like in my instance, I was gonna say cow fairy, but then like
Crush his bones.
fairy partner. Partner.
What do I do? I don't understand.
Better with salt.
This is quite the.
I can't go back the way I came because it's closed. So that's not it. What do I do?
Every time I say pickle now, I'm always reminded of that video called Homer Loses It.
Like, what is this? Do I
The
get somebody to
part where-
stand here?
The part where Lenny's like, "Cause your son died."
Oh, they pressed it.
What a pickle, or whatever it was.
Is that what I was supposed to do? Okay.
What did you have to do in the end?
I had to get them to step on that switch over there.
Oh, I mean, I guess it's got big feet.
I
So actually,
eventually
no, yeah,
guessed that that was what I was supposed to do.
That does actually make sense. That's actually quite clever.
Are y'all proud of me for figuring out something like that in a video game on my own? But I'm still
Chance-
reeling over the Pokemon.
Shan says Texan flavored piss.
I can't believe how well that last battle went.
I was actually thinking today
Oops.
about how fun it is to do impressions of random Americans and then immediately make them say "get along." Just apropos of nothing.
Yeah, we beat it, Christian.
Oh, Shan, you need to watch the replay of that. It was so fucking.
Bis
fun.
wants me to
was incredible.
post an extra video that's just me beating the champion.
Oh, it was so clunch. It was the opposite of clunch. It was like it was like just weirdly, amazingly good and successful and.
Make him right.
It's just Wallace is just fucking dead now.
He's disgraced. He can.
Shave my glutes.
I gotta go shave my glutes? That means his butt. He's gonna go shave his butt, chat. Thinking about the idea of teensies having butts.
I mean, their legs have to pull backwards when walking forwards somehow. Well, I'm sorry, Shan, about the chores. Chores. Oh. Hello, Solvig. Solvig is good. Yeah. God, I fucking hate the power-ups in this game. I have this weird situation with this game where I love it, but also it's absolute shit. And also it's like more games need to be like this, and also it's bad.
Oh.
I don't know, it's like,
What do you mean?
I guess
What do you mean by be like this then? in that
I
case.
guess what I'm saying is that, like, okay, so
Oops, I have made a mistake.
what I'm just saying is just that, like, even if certain parts of this I don't think are that great, right? It's like there's like this this and the second one like have atmosphere, and they have like, I don't know, it feels like they're platformers, but they're trying to be more than just a platformer. It's more than just an exercise in, look, here's some clean systems, asshole, fucking do the jump, bitch. I like how this is the era where it's like, more so with Rayman 2. Like, look at Rayman 2, right? Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Imagine pitching a game like that now. Yeah, imagine trying to make that as like the sequel
What's so
to
special
Rayman
about it
Legends.
to you?
It's got like atmosphere. The start of the fucking story is that like several thousand people have all been kidnapped and are all like slaves on this boat, and Rayman's miserable and has lost his powers, and like, I don't know, it's got like and then like the game like has a lot of similar looking environments because it goes for like one look instead of just being a smorgasbord of different colored worlds. Like, it has like a tone and an atmosphere and stuff, and I just wish more games did shit like that. It feels like everything just like.
Well, what about Psychonauts?
Psychonauts is good. I like Psychonauts.
Well, Psychonauts is doing that.
I don't actively like it myself, but I respect it, you know?
Oh, well, what's wrong with it?
Well, nothing's wrong with it, it's just that it's not my sort of thing, but it's, like, here's my thing,
it's very similar, like, even, like they said, you know, that the Rayman was inspiration for Psychonauts.
Yeah, but I don't know, like, Psychonauts has, like, a lot of the, like, American cartoonisms I don't like.
Oh.
But here's my thing, though, right, okay? Is that the world is a richer place for having Psychonauts, you know? Like, I'm just saying that, like, I think, you know, okay, I'm gonna bring this into, like, a wheelhouse that I understand well, right? Like, look, I feel like...
A banana peel house.
Oh. What was I gonna say? I think I've lost track.
You're bringing it into a wheelhouse that you understand.
I don't know, I just want things that have fucking energy and feel like...
You're just saying really vague things, because I feel like most things you could say that about them.
I don't know, just
it doesn't feel special about Rayman. So I'm not sure what you're getting at.
I guess my thing is just like, I don't... Like, it just feels like nowadays certain things... Nobody would take them seriously enough to do something like... to like...
My armpits.
Okay, you know,
I gotta wash my armpits!
I guess it doesn't matter. Maybe I'm just a big stupid idiot who doesn't know anything.
Well, I don't think that's the case, Bis.
Well, I mean,
I'm just trying to understand your point. I'm trying to understand what you get out of these.
I don't know,
That's
it's
special.
like, okay, like, you've seen the Rayman 3 intro, right?
Yeah.
Like, I think that, like, okay, so this game has like a lot of fucking obnoxious humor, let's be real, right?
I'm gonna go clean my armpits.
But also, it's like in the first like 15 minutes, the game ramps up from Rayman sleeping into like the world being about to end, and the music is like, even though there's some shitty jokes and stuff to lighten the mood, there's like really fucking like grandiose pipe organ music and stuff, and then like
You must never let them get near you. What did he call them? Canards?
Yeah. And like, what else? It just feels interesting in a way that like the way that like new Rayman games don't. Like Origins almost made and was like so close to making a new origin story for the series, but then
That's why it was called Rayman Origins.
Yeah, but they had all that stuff cut, so it could just be like kind of just a platformer that's alright.
I don't understand how to get through this part. He said never to get close to them. Well, okay, but how?
Get him.
What am I doing here? Because this is a dead end now. I can't go back. So there's something I have to do here. I don't... I mean, there's plorts up there. This bit is stinky. Making it stinky. You have any ideas, Bis?
No.
No.
Oh, I have a wild theory.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna say what it is.
Please say what it is, Bis. I'm stumped.
You know that part where the red lump keeps respawning?
Yeah.
Is that one of the, like,
Oh, wait.
non-wall jump sections?
I forgot that you can even wall jump in this game.
Where
Oh,
it's not
yeah,
really a
look.
wall jump, it's another thing, but yeah.
I completely forgot about that move. Okay. Thank you.
No problem.
Fishy, fishy, fish. Making it stinky.
Oh. Oh, hey there, Fox Music 64.
Yes, welcome to stream.
But yeah, like, you've seen the... I was going to mention earlier, you've seen the intro for this game, right?
I've seen your edit.
Oh, I've shown you the original at some point, I'm sure. Like, I don't know, it just makes it seem like a really fun, wild adventure with some, like, genuinely exciting, meaningful shit in it. And they have the shot where Rayman's, like, looking fucking triumphant, and it circles him, and I don't know, it's
And
like...
it says, I showed you my big features, please respond. Or huge features, rather.
It's like hard for me to get into because I think that like
They certainly didn't market the game that way, did they?
Hey, guys. I mean, don't you feel
They were just
guilty
like,
about ganging up on a
this
guy
was the
when
game
you're
that had the
all
huge features ad.
No. Why? Do you?
It just feels like
Marketing always seems to take things less seriously than they take themselves.
What was I thinking?
that's true. It's just that like at the minute it feels like Rayman got rebooted as like it's just whatever, you know? It's just whatever. Let's be honest here, it's just kind of whatever.
I don't think so. I thought it was
No,
like
I don't-
really good.
No, I mean like conceptually whatever. Like Rayman Legends I liked a lot, but like if you had somebody play that game and then ask them to tell you and ask them what is Rayman, where does Rayman live, what is anything about Rayman, what was anything in that game, they'll just be like, well, there was some levels I played. There was and like I don't know, there's like no consistent context. It's just a lot of random like stuff.
I mean, there's like lore to
basically.
read about the different like costumes.
Kind of vaguely, but it's like so it's not like
Like they're all like it's not just costumes. They're all presented as being different characters somehow.
yeah, but it's like still not anything like interesting
There are many
or
Raymans
relevant.
now.
And then like it's like so you've got that, you've got the most recent Mario game. The most recent mainline one was like well actually the most recent mainline one was Bowser's Fury, which I actually like. And was actually a game which had some cool imagery, which it considered cool itself. So that's different. But the one before that was Odyssey, which was like Odyssey feels weird because you're going through genre worlds. It's like which feels
They all have
like
different
I
art
don't know.
styles.
Yeah, which makes them feel like they're not really like they're not really supposed to be considered. They're just like a whatever, you know?
And Mario doesn't change to match the art styles.
Yeah. And then you get the Sonic series, which like Forces kind of vaguely alluded to the idea of being sincere again, but like failed. But then before that, it's like everything became shitty. I mean, even in Forces, kind of everything became weird, shitty, overly self-aware, fucking garbage. And then everything became a wink and a nudge. And then the game stopped. Like the game and the story stopped like ever crossing each other, and everything became segmented into just a series of like, just a series of levels, and then some cutscenes between. Rather than anything coherent. No.
This level is awfully confusing.
It just feels like with a lot of things that like used to be interesting, it now feels like they're actively safe and uninteresting. But that's the problem, it's just safe.
No, get down there, Rayman.
It's just a game. Who cares?
Rayman won't hit this gong. Dang it, Rayman. Oh, there's the thing. Why does he need to hit it with a rocket to make it dong?
Maybe it's heavy.
How weak is Rayman? Have you seen the other things Rayman has managed to hit?
Were they made of metal?
Maybe.
Let him run. Meet better with Saul.
Okay, I saw a ring earlier to grab onto, but where was it? Better find it quick. There it is.
Oh, I'm sorry, Shan. That sucks.
Brain. Fresh brain. Poke him in the eyes.
I've heard that they've made Star Trek into just more of a sort of generic sci-fi action stuff lately. I have heard that people aren't very pleased with modern Star Trek stuff. I heard that Star Trek Picard was especially bad. My favorite Star Trek film is the one with the whales. and the transparent aluminum.
I have to go tickle my hamster.
He said, I have to go tickle my hamster. Why? Why does he have to do that?
Wouldn't you if you had a hamster?
Help! Help!
Do you ever just want to go and play with the bunny, Elena?
I don't tickle the bunny.
Yeah, well maybe the bunny and hamster have different needs.
My dad's stronger than your dad.
Oh, you like... Shan's favorite is also the whale one.
My dad's stronger than your dad. I heard his friend say that he can even pick up a dog.
You can even pick up a dog?
Would you guys please stop talking about your dads?
What is this voice? Who is speaking?
Help!
Oh, me sitting in the chat.
37 of Arona's fan letters. Help! Help!
Somebody else is crying for help still.
Help!
This is certainly a video game right now.
Fresh brain.
Brain. Fresh brain. Are you still there, Bis?
I'm here.
I don't know what you're thinking of the game at the moment.
I'm kind of spaced out a minute, to be honest.
Oh no. I wanted Bis commentary about the Rayman.
Tear off his flesh.
Bis has more to say about Rayman than I do, so.
Let him run.
I think I've run out of things to say.
Oh no.
I think I'm done.
Oh no.
I think I'm gonna file for a mortgage.
What? What?
Well, it's enough Rayman time to file the mortgage.
Under his nails.
Also, Shane, yeah, you definitely have to go watch the rest of my Pokemon stream once I have it up on YouTube. You've been here for so many of my Pokemon streams, you gotta see the ending.
God, I wish I
And a
had
teensy.
some caffeinated soda.
I'm glad that you were there to see the ending, Bis. I gotta go check my roost. I've made some mistakes.
What?
Fresh brain. Crush his bones.
You ready to just stat? Oh, you know why?
Because I had to get the plorts.
You didn't have to get them. You could have been a sensible person.
I'm not gonna leave good plorts behind, Bis.
Yahoo!
Help!
I got the teensy.
I need to go regalvanize my tires.
He needs to go read what, his tires? Re-galvanize? What he said?
Galvanization is a thing that is done with rubber, so yeah,
Okay.
that checks out.
Just checking to see if I heard correctly.
It was nice
I'm
though,
not
just
sure what
coming
I
up with all
heard.
these excuses. I appreciate it.
You know, some of them are... I gotta go flush my toilet.
Hey, are you going to the gong?
I mean, you know, there had to be a dud in the lot, so that's fine. I guess my point is just like, okay, so think of like Rayman Origins, right?
Hmm.
If they had actually just had some like story and like, so, okay, actually no, I haven't played that one, so I'm not against that. Rayman Legends, right? I don't know. I would like another game in that style, but I would like it more if there was like,
More story?
I don't know, some like context, some things having any significance at all, and ideally not just a load of like ideally it wouldn't just be shit humor, because I feel like okay, so Rayman 3 has some shit humor, right?
Yeah.
But it has the shit humor in addition to like stuff that's on top of stuff that's actually kind of interesting.
The new Rayman games don't even have the humor, they just have slapstick. That's it.
Well,
There's no dialogue.
Yeah, it's just the most least. It's like the safest shit possible. Because everybody will fucking gush over how pure it is.
Chan says, less branding, more artistic freedom.
Yeah. Hell fucking yeah, Shan. Also, good luck at the dojo tomorrow.
But yeah, I'm gonna... This has been about an hour. And so now I've been streaming for about 4 hours, so... It's time to call it good. Next week we can play more of this. Because I won't spend 3 hours playing Pokemon. Next week on Sunday it's gonna be Resident Evil 4 Wii Edition. Before
God,
Rayman 3.
This is such a fucking coarse spline the camera is on. Look how coarse this fucking spline is. Embarrassing.
I like this title screen though.
It is quite nice. Like, it's ambitious. It's an ambitious title screen to have. It's not a safe title screen. It's not a pathetic loser title screen.
Oh, here's the intro. Oh yeah, I probably shouldn't let it play though, because they're gonna get copyright claimed.
Just yell over it, just scream.
Audio jungle.
Audio.
Audio jungle. Audio jungle. No, we can't get it to close. No, close.
Oh, is it actually playing? Oh shit! Oh no!
Yeah,
oh,
I told you.
fuck,
I
oh,
can't
yeah.
get it to ooh. You. I can't get it to close now. I guess I'll
Is he
sort
still
that out
playing the
later.
song?
No.
That's a relief. There's
I'll
just
just-
a picture of
this is
Rayman
fine.
jumping off of a bird's head.
But yeah, thanks everybody. I'll be back on Tuesday, and next week it's fully Halloween stuff next week. Other than
The
Rayman.
quality on the PC version is awful.
I think it's just the
Jesus.
same as the other ones, but it's just at a higher resolution. The game as a whole is. So
I don't
really
know.
notice how
I think
tiny the
it's
cutscene
actually
is.
just- I don't know. I think it's actually just bad, and you gotta accept it.
I'm just saying why it's bad, because it's the same as the other versions.
I don't know. I think
you notice
my
it here.
version was a higher quality. You could agree that, or you can't.
Anyway, so Tuesday is going to be Resident Evil 4 Wii Edition. I'm gonna break out the Wii from its cage. I'm gonna break the Wii out of prison and.
A cage. Nothing ventured, nothing.
When I first played it, I played it with the
No.
when I first played it, I played it with the Classic Controller Pro. But I've heard that it's really good with the Wii remote, so I'm gonna take the opportunity to try that out this time. And then I'm playing Kid Dracula as well on Tuesday.
Wait,
Starting on that.
which version of it are you playing?
What?
Which version of it are you playing?
I'm playing it in the Castlevania collection on my
Yeah, but
PS4.
but which version is that?
I don't know. What do you mean version?
NES or NES or Game Boy?
I think it's the original one, the Game Boy.
Oh, okay.
Or I don't know. Whatever's the original one is what they have on there. Anyway.
Unleashed.
You have your Wii in jail? What did it do? No, I'm just joking. And then Thursday will be Soma with Arrow. We're starting that game, and more Resident Evil. And then Friday will be Little Nightmares with Cassie, hopefully finishing that game. And then Sunday will be Resident Evil 4 and Rayman 3. So, time for the spookies and zombies and vampires and and all that stuff. Yeah, and Rayman is still here. So
Rayman is the scariest monster of them all.
But yeah, thanks everybody. I will see you again soon, and I hope you look forward to the spooky month on the stream.
I just thought something we could play for Horror Month.
What?
I'll tell you later.
Okay. But yeah, thanks everybody. See you soon. Thanks for watching.
Nice night.
Bye-bye.